Asleep to awakened. As time went by, I fell asleep. I lost track of the time, space, dimension, continuum. I lost track of self. I had fallen asleep on my own dream. It was so experiential. It felt so real. So much so that I could use all my senses and believed the dream was real. And it was who I really was. This dream began to get more challenging and darker. I just wanted to wake up. This for sure had to be a nightmare, and there had to be a way out. I was determined, and I was not settling. So I embarked on my hero's journey. I decided to climb the tallest mountain, and maybe, just maybe, when I reach the top, I will be awake from this dream. I embarked on the journey with fear and uncertainty, but with high hopes and faith. I encountered many storms. I got sick along the way. I got lost, confused, hallucinated, but I never lost hope or faith, and I never gave up. I met fellow travelers that were on the same quest. I couldn't see the end, as a matter of fact. I could only see a few feet in front of me, just up to where my view allowed. Regardless, I couldn't distinguish the ambiguous difference of this journey. It was all just a mountain to me, or at least initially. As the climb got more challenging, I had no one to ask for help or advice. So I descended into the dark night of the soul, deep within the mountain, with no apparent light or compass to keep moving forward. I thought to myself, the longer I remained asleep, the longer it would take me to wake up. So I turned inwards to the deeper parts of me I did not know existed at this point. The only way out was in and through. I looked for the North Star deep within my soul. I fell to my knees many times. I'd rolled some others, I had fractures and bruises, and thought I had lost my way. But something inside me was leading the way. An inner compass, an intuition, an awareness, a higher intelligence, a consciousness. As I quiet all the distractions, I began to hear an initially soft voice guiding my every step. For the first time, I didn't feel alone or fear. I felt held, guided, loved, and supported. This voice grew louder with the passing of time. Oh wait, time doesn't exist, but you get my point. At this point, through the silence, the darkness, the void, I started to hear the voice of my soul speak to me loud and clear. I could see a sheer glimmering of light of what appeared to be an eternal spiral in a double helix, and the light of my soul was starting to break through. Now I was certain the way out was in. Things started to get clearer, and I started to recall memories of who I really was. This was by now, after such a long trip, I was able to connect telepathically with all things in and around me, including the mountain, the earth, the water, the air, and the fire in my soul. Some of the most wonderful teachers I have come across. Until one day, after being grateful and accepting the present moment, but never defeat, I finally reached the top and woke up from the dream. I was one with the all and became the observer of the dream. I came to the realization that there are infinite mountains to climb and infinite dreams to dream, and to love and enjoy the journey in the eternal now moment. I was at peace. I was home again. I had a choice, so I climbed back down again, and I was able to see my dream with a different perspective, this time through the eyes of love.